drought and famine, natural disasters. My baby has been around for me. Kingdoms are falling, angels be calling.
Hey y'all, Happy New Year. It's 2026 and we are finally back on our Zoom. Are we? I know. So I'm pretty much just taking it easy. I have been in quite a funk for the early part of the year, and as the title of this video suggests, we are getting up and we are cleaning. We're going to clean off and release the energy of 2025, and we are bringing in fresh energy of 2026 as we speak. So if you are like me and you've also had a slow January, it's time to get up and clean your apartment. Get up, and I hope I am going to be able to inspire you to do so, because it's time. We had our moment. Last year was a very busy year for a lot of us. Me, I can speak for myself. Last year I moved to this apartment. I brought my mom to Toronto. She spent some time with me, so I had guests back to back. I hosted my siblings. Last year my siblings and I planned a birthday party for my mom back in Lagos, Nigeria, and we had to travel to Lagos as well as part of the surprise. Touchdown Lagos, Nigeria, and I'm excited to surprise my mom. So it was a very busy year, as you can imagine, and so I just kind of returned back from Lagos and I was just done. I was tired, I was exhausted, and I just didn't know what else to do. I was just like, I've had enough, I've done enough. And so having that downtime kind of stretched longer than I expected it to stretch. And we are here. As you can see, my apartment is quite a mess. There are clothes everywhere. My kitchen is in shambles. My room is a mess. My closet, oh my god, let's not even go there. The bathroom, ew. It is a mess. I got to a point where I was just like, you know what? You don't have to always fix everything in the moment. Just let it go. Release it. For a moment, let your external space reflect how you feel. And maybe when you see it in real life, you will be forced to get your act together and reorganize so that you can eventually find space to reorganize your inner world. I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense to me. I'm always the fixer. I'm always the put things where they're supposed to be immediately. The 2-minute rule: if you can hang the keys, hang it immediately instead of just throwing it on the kitchen counter. If you can tuck away your socks or put it in the laundry basket, immediately do that. But I was just like, you know what? Who's going to check me? Who is going to check me? Actually, nobody. So I might as well just do what I want, and now I'm suffering for it. I won't exactly say suffering, because sometimes you need to let go to be able to bring yourself back together, if that makes sense. And that's what this is about. But it's just cleaning. We're just cleaning. I know, right? We're just cleaning. But for me, it's deeper than that. So let's clean. We're going to do that together. We are going to pack up this decor. Thankfully, I don't have a tree because I don't have a space for it. So we only have this garland that is the biggest chunk of the decor piece. The rest are just bows and tiny lights and things like that. So we're going to pack that up. I'm also going to show you my technique and the way that I typically clean to make it easier for me. I don't know, for everyone, not everyone likes to clean, but for me, I kind of get an excitement. It's like a project for me. I'm always excited when I have to do things like this, because most of the time I usually mentally prepare myself for that. So I'm ready. I'm ready to tackle all of this mess. Hopefully I'm able to inspire you to do the same. That being said, we have to make way for these greater things that we expect this year, and we have to get ourselves sorted and organize our space. So this is me speaking to you in case you haven't started your year physically and up here. Take your time. If you're not ready yet, please take your time, because you taking your time to rest now is important for the rest of the year. So I took my time, and I feel like I'm finally ready to get myself together and do it. So whenever you're ready, you can come back to this video and clean up your space. We'll wait for you. this video will be waiting for you. I hope you find some of the details and hacks and tips that I use to clean useful. And yeah, we will catch up pretty soon when everywhere is clean and sparkly. I like to stay hydrated when it's time to clean, so I get a cup of water and just keep it somewhere close. And of course, to set the vibe, I play some music. I declutter the entire space as a whole, the living room, kitchen, workstation. I return things to their places and then I throw the dirt on the floor, as against decluttering and then cleaning and then going to the next room to declutter and then clean. I declutter at once so that I can sweep at once and then, you can then clean at once. Of course, if you don't have the entire day to deep clean the entire house and you are looking to spread it over the course of the week, you can do that as well. You can declutter a space and then clean that space, and then the next day you declutter the next space and clean. Decluttering also helps you find things you're looking for and creates space for you to actually deep clean. So when you take out the sheets, when you remove things from where they weren't supposed to be, you have more space and surface to deep clean properly.
Malam na malam, I'm the lie, oh me for dada. Omo ye wa ghost, sorry walking toast, yeah. Moti bawo sporty, pelu zero shorty. Moti mu one, I'm on two. Money call on Mura and three, wow. Shitty bam, belly, big louder. Oh, twerk your body, twerk your body, twerk your body, I do it. Isakaba.
Give me your Bakasi. Your body looking like tsunami. Slow, see me Hiroshima, Nagasaki.
Plenty of money, don't make me miscalculate. Don't make me avoid the play. Don't make me the misbehave. Feel to make it my door. Take it out, baby. For me, you're just they be feeling the boy like a Lego. All Sunday, you're Wendy.
Now it's time to get down to business, so I just changed into something more comfortable. I run through a list of staple products that I typically use in rotation. I love disinfectant sprays, so I use the Lysol all-purpose cleaner to remove bad odors and disinfect my surfaces. I use the Windex for glass, Sledge for wood surfaces, it just makes the wood shiny. Then I use the Clorox for areas where I want to dispose of the wipes. I use this for my fabrics to just give me a fresh scent, and I have the magic eraser to remove tough stains from my walls, and just your regular microfiber cloth to trap the dust and clean the surfaces properly. For small spaces like this, I start cleaning in sections. So I start from the corner of the room and I flow into the room in a direction that I choose. So in each section, I would take out everything out of that area, dust and clean and wipe down that corner, and then I flow into the room the way I start or the direction that I choose. So that enables you touch every corner of the room as you go. So once you're done with a particular area, you just return things back to where they're supposed to be.
I know you want it, so I see you trying. Just keep on pushing on that inside. Let's go, that's the high school. In my room, we can kiss like do. Give it to you whenever you want, want you whenever you want. Baby, it is yours. Anywhere, everywhere, baby, it's your world.
I gave you the keys to my soul.
He said he came from Jamaica, he owned a couple acres, a couple fake visas cause he never got his papers. Gave up on love, fucking with them heartbreakers, but he was getting money with the movers and the shakers. He was mixed with a couple things, bought like a couple rings, bricks in a condo and grams to sing. Left arm, baby mother tatted, 5-year bid up north when they read it. Anyway, I
bring it over to my bed.
While cleaning the mirrors, I noticed that even microfiber cloths still leave streaks on the glass. So a little trick that I do is I use 2 microfiber cloths, one to wipe down the glass initially and then a dry one without any products to do a second wipe, and that just removes all the streaks.
Mama, 20 missed calls cause I'm not home. What you gonna do on the
anyway, I felt them, helped them, put them on lock, seat belt them, took them out to Belgium, welcome. Bitches this pretty, that's seldom. This box better than the box he was held in. I'm Mama D in the outer, I call him daddy like Louders. He like it when I get drunk, but I like it when he be sober. That's top of the topper, I never fuck with beginners. I let him play with my pussy, then look at out.
first rule for me is always to dust the surface before applying any product. So before you use any cleaning product on any surface, use a clean, product-free microfiber cloth to just dust the area before you then put products. There are some stains on my wall due to the friction from the table. And so I'm just using this magic eraser soaked in water. You just run it under the tap and make sure it absorbs water, and then you can just use it to like erase the stain on the wall. Apply pressure when you're doing this. So I'm using the magic eraser to take out this very sharp stain on my wall, and you can see how the eraser just erased the stain completely, or at least almost completely. Like you could barely see the stain anymore. So yeah.
No problem spending all of my money. Trying to see what's up now. I can do this all day like it ain't nothing.
Moving on to the bedroom, I spend very little time here. I basically just sleep. So there wasn't really much to do here. So I just cleaned all the surfaces and then brought in fresh sheets to lay the bed. I started from the easier part of the house in the cleaning process, like the living room and the room. The kitchen and the bathroom are typically tougher to clean, and I just put them or left them for later. I know other people would prefer to start from the tougher parts of the home and then, move on to easier tasks. But with the way my energy was set up, I was just like, I would do the opposite. So I started with the easier parts, the living room and then the room. So I just swept those together and then put in fresh sheets so I can then focus on the tough aspects of the house, which are the kitchen and the bathroom. I use some very niche cleaning products for the kitchen. This is the stainless steel cleaner for all the appliances in the kitchen, the microwave, the fridge, the cellar, and then the Wayman cooktop cleaner for my stove as well. I also use some tools. I love the Scrub Daddy for tough stains, and some of these brushes for all the corners.
Yes, you know it. Yeah, she know it. Yes, you know it. She gon' make me spend some money on it. Yes, you know it. Old bank account, I blow it. Go do a show then. Bring some more in. Pockets bigger than a Samoan. I'm in the stage every time. Shout it go in. Shout it go in. Shout it go in. Booty hit the float in. Slow motion. I'm so gone on Patron. I don't know how I'm getting home later on. Like. Booty going up, down. I ain't got no problem spending all of my money. Trying to see what's up now. I can do this all day like it ain't nothing. Shout it thicker than a snicker. Every time she do it, it's for me and my niggas. And a friend do it with her. She don't even like girls, but a stack and make her kiss her. Gon' kiss her, gon' kiss her, gon' kiss her. She don't even like girls, but a stack and make her kiss her. Gon' kiss her, gon' kiss her, gon' kiss her. She keep fucking around, I'ma watch dismiss her. Gon' kiss her. She make us rock, then jiggle. Put on the soda in, bring that dough in.
This is clearly trash from all of the decluttering that I did in the entire space. So I'm just sorting through the trash to separate the ones that go for recycling from normal garbage.
Booty going up, down. I ain't got no problem spending all of my money. Tryna see what's up now. I can do this all day like it ain't nothing.
Yeah, and you know it. Look at how she throw it. If it get any bigger, baby girl gon' have to tow it. Sitting on the memes like Floyd, but she lied to you if she said I paid for it. Nigga, 99 broads, 99 broads. Panoramic view from the 99th floor. I'm like, my lord, when she down on all fours. Got a hood bitch with me, she ain't scared to take a charge. Flying by in a car, you don't know what you saw. She adjusting the bras, I'm lighting up a cigar. They was writing me off, now I arrive like a star. I just sit back and laugh at the irony of it all. Let them bands go, let them bands go. Watch a nigga throw a grand of soap on that camel toe. And be like, damn boy, why you cuffing that whore? The whole team smashed and you ain't even know it, God.
I ain't even know it, ain't know it, no. Take the car to the stage, then you seen a nigga thought, throwing that ass for days. Booty going up, down. I ain't got no problem spending all of my money. Tryna see what's up now. I can do this all day like it ain't nothing.
Please remember to wash your hands after handling all that trash before touching anything in your kitchen. So here I'm just emptying my Nespresso pods, the empty ones, into the recycle bag that I usually pick up from the store when I go to get my Nespresso pods. And once you fill this up, you can just take it to the delivery store to dispose of it. Instead of just throwing them out in your trash, you can take it back for recycling. So that's what I'm doing here.
You're now tuned into the people's DJ, the one and only DJ Arlo.
Te amo, she says to me. I hear pain in her voice.
For places like the kitchen, I don't rely on just disinfectant wipes and sprays. I like to scrub things down. So I'm using the dishwashing liquid. This is the Dawn, and I'm just using my scrub daddy to scrub down the kitchen counter because this is where I cook. This is where I place things that I eat. And I sometimes just place fruits and things randomly here. So I like to scrub it down. And that's what I'm doing.
Think it means I love you. Don't it mean I love you? Te amo. She's scared to breathe. I hold your hand and got no choice. Meet me out on the beach, dance in the water.
Now to the fun part, my dishwasher. I use my dishwasher. I know some people don't, but I use it and I love the results. I typically use the Cascade Platinum tab and it leaves my dishes sparkling clean every time. I also make sure I use the rinse aid once a month in this dishwasher, and that also helps in keeping the dishes clean. As you can see, this jar is sparkling clean. I also use the finished dishwashing liquid to wash my dishwasher itself once a month. You just put the entire bottle in the dishwasher and run a cycle, and then your dishwasher is clean. So those are the maintenance tips I typically use to keep my dishwasher functioning properly. And at the end of the day, my dishes come out clean. I don't like washing dishes. I'm an eldest daughter and I dread washing dishes because I've done that my entire life. And so I'm so glad that I have a functional dishwasher, and sometimes it's just a learning curve and you just have to figure out how to use it so that your dishes come out shiny like this. I typically run my dishwasher at night because it's cheaper that way. If you're in Ontario, you can check the Ontario Energy Board for cheaper times to use your appliances like your dishwasher or your washing machine. So that way you know when the off-peak seasons and the on-peak seasons are. So I run mine in the night so that I can offload it in the morning and then reload with the fresh and new dishes that I have to wash. So that's what I'm basically doing here. Another area of the kitchen that needs some TLC is my utensils cabinet. To be honest, I'm exhausted at this point, but this is more than cleaning for me most of the time. It's usually just an opportunity to be a good steward of what God has blessed me with. My space doesn't usually get to this point, but it was the end of the year, and like I gave you context at the beginning of the video, which is why I did give the context. I went through a lot last year when it came to so many aspects of my life, and I was just, this time around, let me just let things go. And I just needed a break from everything. And I just needed a mental reset. And that's what this cleaning does for me. Sometimes when you dwell in your blessings for too long, you just tend to get used to it and you forget that this is what you prayed for at some point in your life. And so doing all of this just gives me a fresh outlook on things, a new opportunity to appreciate what I have and to take care of it, because at the end of the day, taking care of what God has given you is the goal. I mean, you don't want to mishandle anything that He has given you, whatever it is, material, talents, spiritual, whatever the blessing is, you don't want to mishandle it. And so this is just a form of self-care for me. And in my opinion, self-care is what you make of it. Sometimes it can look like just letting go and just, taking care of things later. And that's what that was at the end of the year, because that's what I needed. I didn't need to put any additional pressure on myself. I just needed to relax and give up. And that was what self-care meant to me at that time. But now picking myself up and cleaning as well is also self-care, because now I need to get up and, keep moving. I can't stay down forever. And so if the next course of action is for me to clean up my space so that I can get into the groove of things, then that is self-care for me. So, and this is not me cleaning for any guest or cleaning for anybody coming to visit. It is cleaning for me, and always keeping my space clean and intact is self-care at some point, and not judging yourself when things get bad, but instead you give yourself grace in those situations to pull through and trust that when you're ready, you will come out of it. And if you want to look at it this way, you're also burning calories doing all of this. All of the holiday calories, all of the junk food you've eaten throughout Christmas and New Year. Now it's time to get up and burn it. And just standing for the major part of the day is me burning a lot of calories. So cheers to this reset that we are having, and cheers to a new year.
Say you like to read your right. Girl, I really know your type is me. Wondering if you and I could be Kim K and Kanye crazy. Just maybe constant crazy with my lady. You got something that I'm interested in. Just maybe. You're 22. Do what I handle. Girl, I wanna handle you. Put my hands upon you, baby. You're 22. Going on 23. You look pretty when you're fucking with me.
And baking soda to unclog my kitchen sink. They both neutralize each other out, but the initial physical reaction of both of them helps to remove minor clogs from your sink and also remove bad odor. So that's why I do that.
I mean, see, I'ma show you what it means to be loved. 22 going on 23. You look prettier when you're fucking with me. I mean, you see, I'ma show you what it means to be loved. You're 22, you're 22. Do what I handle. Girl, I wanna handle you. Put my hands upon you, baby. You're 22. Do what I handle. Girl, I wanna handle you. Put my hands upon you, baby.
You're now tuned into the people's DJ, the one and only DJ Arlo.
When I'm lonely, baby, it's like my friends don't know me. Girl, it used to be my home. Left me with a leash, she told me. Even the trees get lonely. Left me here, 3 in the morning, questioning all the things you told me. I lost me in the moment. Baby, if you need it, call it. And if you ever need it or want it, I got you, you know that. And if you ever home when I'm in it, a little company, I'll sleep right off. Baby, I'll be right off. Yes, I'm down and I'm drowning in my sorrows, babe. Hey, yeah, you don't miss me, babe. I'm already trying to miss me, babe. Always been somebody else since me, babe. Think I might do the same, don't tempt me, baby. Hit the party and get friendly. Honestly, no, I don't got it in me. It's no fun when you're not here with me. It's no fun when you're not here with me, yeah. Yet you tell me there's no way. Yes, you tell me there's no way. Guess it's over now. If you think I don't know by now, can we slow it down and sort it out? You got love for me in the moment, baby. If you need it, show it. And if you ever need it or want it, I got you, you know it. And if you ever home alone, me, little company, I'll sleep right on. Baby, I'll be right, yeah.
We are finally done, and now it's just time to wash all of the microfiber cloths, bath mats, rugs, napkins, and things that we used to clean, and wipe down the doors, handles, and switches and everything in the apartment. Just wipe down all of the surfaces that needs to be wiped down. I'm using the Clorox disinfecting wipes for this, and I'm just cleaning stains on the wooden doors, the sockets, the light switches, because especially the ones at the entrance, you just come in from outdoors and you use your dirty fingers to turn on the lights and things like that, and so over time those switches get stained, and so you need to clean them. If you have plants, water them, light candles, just give the ambience a crispy and fresh smell. You already feel the air is different in the apartment once you're done cleaning. And we're also restocking the pantry as well, and just doing all the things, the final things, just to get ourselves situated. This was such a stressful thing to do. Deep cleaning your space, whether you live alone or with your family, is such a stressful task, and it also requires mental capacity. I'm not going to lie, but this is one of those things that once you're done, you feel so much better afterwards. And it's very important that you prioritize organizing your space so that you can feel sane internally as well. And yeah, I'm looking forward to all of the great things the year has to offer. Thank you so much for joining and watching. And yeah, we still have a few more important details towards the end of the video, so please subscribe if you're new here, and we are looking forward to spending more time together. And yeah, thank you. I have some tips for you at the end of the video, so please stay tuned to the end.
Through drought and famine, natural disasters, my baby has been around for me. Kingdoms are falling, angels be calling, none of that could ever make me leave. Yeah. Every time I look into your
Sanity has been restored in the land, and everywhere is sparkling clean and fresh. Everywhere smells divine, and all my candles are lit. As you can see, the apartment is pretty much organized now and very clean, and I can breathe again. And this is one of the benefits I look forward to when I clean my apartment. And who would I be if I don't have a reward system after doing all of that hard labor? So I made myself a yummy cup of iced coffee, which I absolutely enjoy, and I'll find some time to film the recipe for this. It's so good. And also, speaking of reward, I just wanted to put you guys on to this combo. Every time you've done like such hard and stressful things during the day and you just want to end the day in a very relaxed mode, in a very, chill, and you need to sleep well. The goal is to get a good night's sleep. I recommend this combo. And this is not sponsored in any way. I just tried it, and first of all, disclaimer, prone to having low blood pressure, please be careful with this too, because this will drop your blood pressure extremely, and you don't want to pass out. So this is the Dr. Teal's foaming bath with pure Epsom salt, and this is the melatonin bath. It has lavender and chamomile. I know some people are allergic to lavender, so if you are, please watch out. But it has lavender and chamomile, and it's an essential oil blend, and it just pretty much helps calm the mind. It calms you so much, and it's pretty much a foaming bath. So when you run your bath, just pour this generously into your bath. I will make myself a cup of tea in the shower as well, but if you prefer to do it afterwards, feel free. So you can do something else in the shower, maybe like wine or whatever, but I prefer to make my cup of tea and then take it with me to the bath, so that while I'm soaking, I'm just sipping on my hot cup of tea. And this is the organic Nighty Night chamomile and passion flower tea. This is by Traditional Medicines. Oh my god, this tea, first of all, my mom puts me onto this tea and I swear by it. They have different flavors. They have the valerian and lemon balm, and then this is the chamomile and passion flower. So the only thing about the valerian is that it has a very weird smell. Valerian doesn't have a very pleasant smell, so if you don't like the smell of the valerian tea, you can go for the chamomile and passion flower instead. I prefer the valerian because it actually knocks me out faster than the chamomile after you had a stressful day like cleaning, like I just did. Yeah, these two go hand in hand, and just look for the Nighty Night tea by Traditional Medicines and you'll be fine. So I'm just going to figure out my hair, my nails, and just pretty much maintenance of my body so that I am fully ready to step into 2026, and I hope you are too. So let's have a pleasant and amazing 2026. Thank you so much for joining me and deep cleaning with me. I hope you aspire to deep clean your space as well. I shall see you in the next video. Bye.
Through drought and famine,